Hi everyone, thank you so much for 50 subscribers. That's 5 times 10 or 2 times 25, etc. And I promised that I'll be doing a Q&A, so here it is. What's your opinion on Mater's Drunk Tales? How's it in quarantine? Do you like Brum and what do you think about it? And what do you feel like about Mater's Drunk Tales coming to an end? Mater's Drunk Tales is something that I found recently. I haven't really been watching it, but I'm kind of neutral to be honest. How's it in quarantine? Well, I've recently been making a lot more videos compared to, past, because I've had a lot more time at home, obviously. For Brum, I believe it was some TV show for kids in the 90s, I'm not sure though. I haven't really watched it, but I do kind of remember watching it as a little kid, maybe a few episodes I had on, somewhere. And what's your opinion on the series coming to an end? Well, to me, so like I said before, I don't really watch it, but it's kind of sad to see coming to an end because it's been pretty funny for watching it a few times. And in case you're wondering, one of my favorite episodes is when they go to a food court and they ask for, I think it was McDonald's or something like that. They ask for a burger or something like that, and something very unconventional. But anyway, that's it. That's 4 questions already. Favorite thing to do in quarantine besides cubing? Well, if we weren't in quarantine, then the number one option for me would definitely be playing AFL or footy, which, in case you didn't know, is a sport we have here in Australia, and it's pretty unique compared to everything else. But this comment said, in quarantine, obviously you can't go out to the park and just kick a ball, so I would probably say maybe playing the piano, although I don't do it very much. I don't know, that's a very tough one to answer. What do you average on 3x3? About maybe 30 seconds, although I'm very inconsistent. I recently started learning intuitive F2L, so yeah, I'm very inconsistent though. How many puzzles do you have in your collection? About 23, I think, but I am getting 4 cubes, a 2x2, a square one, a 2x2x3 and 2x3x3, so stay tuned for that. Plans for channel? I'm not really sure. I recently just started school and stuff, so I know it might be hard to upload every day that I've been doing, but we'll see what can happen. Who's my cubing inspiration? Well, this video popped up by RedKB. I think it was the top 5 easiest or hardest puzzles in this collection. I saw them and some of them looked really cool. So this is back in maybe July, something like that. And I knew how to solve a Rubik's Cube, but I didn't consider myself a real cuber. But that video definitely got me interested in the hobby I have right now. What was your first Rubik's Cube? Okay, any question that asks about first Rubik's Cube or how I got into cubing, well, stay tuned because I feel like that deserves a video by itself. So make sure you subscribe and turn on the bell just so you're notified when that video comes out. Who inspires you the most? Definitely Felix Zemdegs. I have a few reasons why. 1, he's got the world record for 3x3 so many times. And 2, he's from Australia, like me. And I feel like it's just so inspiring for someone to be from the same country as you and have kind of the hobby. But also Jack Kai, who, if you didn't know, he's also a world-class blindfold solver. I think he's from Melbourne, where I'm from as well. So both of them very inspirational. What's your favorite algorithm? The NB perm. Everyone loves it. Check it out. I don't even know that algorithm. The JB perm, which I think everyone likes that one. like actually. In case you didn't know, those are the moves. It flows really nicely. Satisfying to do. But also the H perm and the U perm are pretty nice to do as well. Both the U perms. When will you create example solves? Not very soon, because as you just heard, I recently started learning Intuitive F12, so my solves are not going to be very efficient. Check for someone like JPerm that has good example solves. Alright, 2 questions that say, what is your 3x3 PB? Well, when the first question was asked, it was like low 20, something like that. But recently in Corona Cubing, I broke it with a 19.10 second solve. You can actually go watch the video in the top right if you want to see it. What do you average on big cubes? Well, I recently got the Yushin Cloud 5x5, which was my first 5x5. And recently I also got the Meilong 4x4, which is just better than the Qian. So I would say on 4x4, I average about 2 minutes. And 5x5, I can be anywhere from about 3 minutes to 4 minutes. Alright, that's a long question. I'm not going to try to say the whole thing. So, get a good feel for your business. I'm not sure if this really counts as a business. I mean, if for some reason I started earning good money, I know it could take over my school, but I feel like that's very unlikely to happen. And can you earn money for this? Well, definitely you can earn money off, I guess, YouTube, because I think though, if you get 1,000 subscribers, something like that, you can start earning money. And you have to have like 4,000 watch hours a year, something like that. Who's your favorite cuber? Felix Mdegs, because he's Australian and world class. What method do you use for the 3x3? Okay, this question is a little bit hard to answer. Well, I recently started learning Intuitive F12, like probably start of April, and like before that I'd been using the beginner's method. But the thing is, I could say I used 4-look last layer, which I mostly do. I still use probably 2-look OLO for the most part. Maybe for some bits, I would do the like full OLO. That makes sense. Like I know some, like when when you have a cross on top, and it looks like you can do full OLO. Well, sometimes if there's not a cross on top, I still know how to solve full OLO. And for PLL, well, I think I have a few algorithms left to learn. I think it's the NB perm and the G perms. So, I don't know, CFOP, but like very low level CFOP. What's your channel goal? Well, I recently hit 50 subscribers, which is pretty good, but I feel like the next milestone is 100 subscribers. So, if you want that to happen, make sure you hit the red button below if it's red. Alright, if you could have one cube at all, brand specific or not, what would you pick? Now, there's kind of like 2 kind of ways to answer this question. The first one is, what speed cube would you use? Now, the reason why I say this is because, like, there's obviously a lot of speed cubes, like, I don't know, the Volk Elite, there's the GAN XS. I don't really have any top-of-the-line cubes. I am getting the Daintengen 2x2 soon, so, I mean, that could be good, like a top-of-the-line. But, yeah, so something like a top. But there could also be non-WCA puzzles, which, obviously, some of them are really cool, so, like, maybe the Ready Cube or the Killer Minx or the Master Pyraminx. Those are all really cool puzzles that I would like to own. Alright, that was fun. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe and turn on the bell. And yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy this wonderful song.